guys, as you see, we're not in a tent. Everything was going well yesterday until we got, I think it was the top of Greendale Edge. I think it's Green Up Edge. And the rain came in and it didn't stop. It was miserable, wasn't it? It didn't stop. And we thought we were going to get to Grasmere in about 4 hours. And we managed to kind of trundled into town, soggy, probably 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock, and we left at 9:30.
4 o'clock, left at 9:30.
7 miles.
Yeah, we did 7 miles. It was hard going. Anyway, so we had a cup of coffee, stopped for a cup of coffee, and where was it?
It was in Frida and Ray's cafe, and they were so lovely. We were just dripping all over the floor with our bags, and they said, "Don't worry, when we close them, mop it up." Ian went to pay and asked about would there be any likelihood of anywhere they would know accommodation, and lo and behold, they have a flat above the cafe, so they contacted the owner and he said, yeah, it's free tonight. So we've booked in here.
Big thanks for Mike for letting us have the room.
Yep.
Obviously not for a charge, but it was but yeah, we'd had it by then. We didn't want to go out and find anywhere to wild camp at that point. So and they also let us have some
scones.
Some scones. Oh, lovely. Yeah. So right, we're now heading back out. Weather forecast is looking so-so. It can't be as bad as yesterday. We're heading towards Patterdale. Out towards Patterdale. Hopefully, it's probably about 8 miles. So we'll see how we get on.
I think that'll be our day again. That seems to be our limit. We're not doing the 10, are we?
No, we're hoping to do 10 a day, but with the ups and downs, it's proving quite difficult for our little short legs. Right, we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye. So that's it, guys. Best scones in Grasmere, and also nice accommodation. Cheers, bye.
Will do.
Okay, leaving the comfort of Grasmere, off we go again, heading towards Patterdale in the rain. Morning. Not actually raining yet, just spittling, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just a bit of spittling going on. That's just me. Short person trying to open gate. Could be a while. Thank you, darling. Right, what we've decided to do, we're going to take an alternative path up past Gale Tongue, so we're going to try and avoid it, and hopefully we won't get lost. Famous last words. Well, we did get lost.
Did we?
A little bit, yeah, didn't we? Got lost a little bit.
Right, yeah.
And then I think we're back on track, but we still think we're on the main route anyway. The advantage of having rain, you get loads of waterfalls. Also, lots of little stream crossings. We just come up from down there, and now we're going up there. Okay, more nuts and water. Shall we?
Yeah.
Okay, down we go. Yeah. Well, we've just dropped down out of the wind from Grisdale Tarn. It was blowing a gale out there, really cold and misty, and we've dropped down into this valley which I think is called Grisdale Forest. And up above the mist is St Sunday Crag. Can't see it. There's far too much mist. And up here is Dolly Wagon Pike. So we're just below that. So looks lovely down through the valley, and we've done about 4 miles. So we've got probably about another 4 to go. Hopefully it's all downhill, but it is pretty cold, isn't it?
It is chilly up there.
It's pretty chilly. We are just coming into Patterdale, and where we're going to try and find a shop, a cafe and a campsite. I'm not sure in what order we're going to find it. All I know, it's been the last half mile coming in there, it's been a bit long. So one signpost that said a mile, then it was 1.25 miles.
Dyslexic, yeah. Sign right and board dyslexic.
Well, we're in Patterdale, but the shop that was shown on my app was closed 4 years ago, so no chance of getting any supplies. So fingers crossed the campsite's open at what's it called, Side Farm. So we'll have to see. Oh, it's stopped raining for a second anyway. Well, good morning. We are just leaving the campsite at Side Farm, wasn't it? Side Farm.
Side Hill.
Side Hill. He's making that up, I think. Yeah, not a bad campsite. It was a lot further off the path than I thought. But it was a nice setting, right overlooking Haweswater Lake Reservoir. So yeah, all good. Another early start for us though. 10 o'clock. A leisurely get up and get away. So we are now heading to Shack. I think it's 15.5 miles. We don't intend to walk that far. But it's according to the guidebook, it's a very steep and up and downer day today. And that's it. Julie's looking forward to it, aren't you, Julie?
Of course. Always.
So all good. So in regards to the tent, we're still feeling our way with it. There's bags of room in there, long ways. So if you're a giant, it's brilliant. Width-wise, not too wide, but it's a bit of like battling with the elbows when you're getting changed in the morning. But it's so far so good. I'm kind of impressed with it.
It's waterproof.
It is waterproof, yeah. We haven't seen silt yet. We had a bit of rain in the night again. Yeah, I think it's fine. It's a little bit fiddly setting up. We're getting it dead right. Bit of tweaking, but so far so good. Right, we've now got to look for the path, and I'm not sure where it is. Oh, there we are. What's that there? Okay, so let's get going again. Well, it's our first climb of the day, coming out away from Haweswater, and we're heading up towards Tarn, I think it is. Slow but steady, Julie, no rushing.
No. No Russians.
No Russians. We were hoping for a lovely view when we got to the top, but we're not at the top yet, and the mist is coming in, so maybe a quick photograph now before we go up any further. Okay, I've just climbed up from was it Angle Tarn? Oh, bit of a climb, but it's beautiful. Anyway, a bit of a panoramic shot. How was that? Not bad for a Sunday, yeah, it's a Sunday afternoon. Right, let me go and try and find her indoors. It's a bit steep. Right, just shows how important it is to keep checking the map. We kind of come up from that Angle Tarn and then climbing up to I think it's called Satura Crest, and it's all like craggy and no distinct path. Climbed up to the top, looked back down, seen another path, and we were on the wrong one, so we've got to kind of clamber down now and rejoin it. Could have done with a signpost. That's where we went wrong over there, and that's our path down there. That you can do it. All right, bit of a climb, lots of rain, so there's been lots of wet footpaths. Obviously you can't see it from behind, but lots of wet footpaths. So recommendations, any recommendations for waterproof walking shoes? Please do not say Gore-Tex to me, because I don't believe you. So waterproof walking shoes, not boots, recommendations. And that's about it. That is Haweswater Reservoir, I think, and we are just gonna crawl up that. So we've got a long trek now. I think that's called the Knot and Straits of Ringindale. So that's where we're heading next. So the rain's kept off so far. We seem to be keeping in front of it.
And we've just seen a mum walking in a kilt. Good job it's not a windy day. Nuts.
Yeah, nuts. So that's to you. It doesn't look steep, but it is. Well, it's just relentless. Well, that was behind us. My right shoulder is the Knot, and that was a bit of a climb up. And we've just, I think we're on about 700 and 15 metres. And we got to go up to, I think, a Kitsy Pike, which is about 780, I think. And we're going to stop there, put our tent up. Now we're going to stop. We have some dinner. And looking down on over there, over the wall, I think that's Haweswater. Well, we were gonna try and get up as far as Kitsy Pike, but it's pretty windy, so we sheltered down behind this little rock and thought we'd stop for dinner. We were gonna have it at the top, but it's not a bad view from here. Look. Excellent. Alright, we've made it to Kitsy Pike. Lovely views. Looking down on Haweswater Reservoir. And we've got to walk around there in a minute. Oh! Photograph time. A bit scrabbly now down to Haweswater. Is it Haweswater? Let's get it right.
I think it, yeah, Haweswater.
Start again. Right. It's a bit of a scramble down to Haweswater, as you can see.
At least there's a graveyard at the bottom.
Yeah, we reckon there's a graveyard or something to the right hand side of those woods. Well, that's where we're heading. So we'll see you down the bottom. Well that I reckon is taking us probably 10-15 minutes just to come down through there. It was just a right scrabble, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And it looks like they are making a better path up there, but there was some. You had to kind of lower yourself down in a couple of places, especially for those with the shorter leg. Yeah, that little bit we struggled through then, up behind us, those rocks. I think it's called Kitsy House, but my map reading skills aren't brilliant, but I think that's what it is. And we're nearly down here now, down to those woods. That was bloody hard work. Well, we made it down from at the top there, down to the woods. But the last bit is crazy. There was a fork in the path, and we took the right hand fork because it looked the most well used. It just took you down into bloody bogs. It was just so wet. And then looked on the app and realised it had gone off. We should have took the left one, but it wasn't marked. And now we've got bloody wet feet. So we're going to sit down now and look at the view. But yeah, so annoying because then you came through onto a lovely gravelled pathway. So bloody hell. Okay. Well, good evening. I can't stress how important I think today's been. I think prior to today, we were pretty close on giving up, don't you think?
We were very close on giving up.
Yeah, I think today's been the first day where we haven't had rain, except for when we've just set the tent up in these woods. But
Yeah, it was the first day out of the 5 days we've been walking where it was actually dry all the day, I would say. Again, until we decided to find somewhere to stop and pitch our tent at the end of the day. Yeah, it was hard. Giving up isn't in our nature. We wouldn't ever think about doing that. We would just battle through it. But it was so hard.
So hard. And I think it just makes you appreciate you just cannot take walking in the mountains and the hills for granted. We just about have a good enough kit. We've gone more lightweight than kind of sensible waterproofs, and I think, you know, fingers crossed, we'll be okay.
Yeah, I'm sure we will.
Well, tomorrow's another day, so we'll just have to see
What tomorrow brings.
Okay, see you tomorrow.